I've got some really exciting Stellar news for you, and we're going to talk a little bit about Voyager releasing $270 million in cash. Yep, bankruptcy. They got the approval to start letting some cash flow. So let's go screen and start exploring some juicy Stellar news. Introducing Stellar ramps. Whoa. Okay, we'll get to that. But did you hear that all U.S. crypto exchanges, including Binance, are being investigated by the SEC at one level or another? I will have that video linked at the end of this one. It is crazy. We have two sources out there confirming that the SEC is going after all U.S. exchanges. But let's get first into Voyager. Voyager cash withdrawals are finally here with this timeline. Yep, they are releasing $270 million of cash that was in account. So if you had an account, you had cash in your account, digital assets. This is just for people that had cash in their account. They got approval to release $270 million worth of that cash. The article goes on to say after cash withdrawals are enabled, the Voyager users withdraw up to $100,000 per day. Let's see how fast they empty the piggy bank. But this is a good thing because at the minimum, this gives people some cash. Now, $270 million does not sound like much, I know, and here's why. Because in all, the company held $5.7 billion in liabilities when all its assets were frozen and it filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. $5.7 billion, but hey, at least they're releasing $270 million of cash in the accounts back to the original holders out there. But now we're on to the Stellar juicy news. Ooh, this comes from Stellar's Twitter. Introducing Stellar Ramps, a suite of open standards enabling your digital wallet to connect to a global network of anchors building on the Stellar blockchain. Their business now expanding to wallet services, getting it integrated into the Stellar network. Now, this is going to help out a whole bunch of people out there that are unbanked or underbanked. How, you might ask? Well, these users will be able to get wallets, then be connected to the Stellar ecosystem and be able to access financial opportunities that they would never have before in a cash-based society. Now we can get into it. Introducing Stellar Ramps, access to Stellar's on and off ramps with a single integration. On and off ramps are an essential part of transaction on Stellar for end users. They provide an entry point into the decentralized finance ecosystem and financial services, including those without bank accounts or credit cards. Yes, the and underbanked. For wallets and applications, the broad geographic reach of the Stellar Anchor network offers unparalleled access to new users, markets, and local payment solutions. Think of the CoinMe ATM integration. Think of the integration with MoneyGram cash access. Yes, that's done through the wallets. So the Stellar ecosystem, the Stellar products that are being offered are expanding, and this has me extremely excited. Now, how much usage is this going to have for the Stellar blockchain? Well, it all depends on the services being used out there, but I'd like to see that Stellar is now offering more ways to integrate into its financial ecosystem. With Stellar Anchors, now we are seeing, yes, integration and expansion into a whole bunch of other economies out there that other chains can't even begin to get involved with. The whole MoneyGram integration has now going to give so many more possibilities to cash integration and helping out the unbanked and underbanked.